Hello everyone, welcome to Simplify Studies. In today's video, we will learn about visual memory techniques. Visual memory techniques have been around for thousands of years. It is very easy. You just have to visualize or imagine things. In this, your imagination should be very stupid. Yes, your imagination should be bizarre, weird, something which is unbelievable. And it'll be better if your imagination includes moving objects. But the most important thing in your imagination is that it should be very clear. You all know a computer uses binary digits to understand anything. Same way, we humans understand things better when we convert it into images or a video. For example, if I ask you what is a cow, I'm sure you will be able to visualize it very clearly. And if I tell you to describe it, most of you will be able to do that. Now, if I ask you what is Weka, I'm sure you won't be able to visualize Weka and weird things might come to your mind. Well, Weka means cow in Spanish. So, this shows that more than a language, our mind relies on images and sounds. To understand it better, let's see how visual techniques work. First, you have to assign an image to each number. The image you are choosing for numbers should be permanent in your mind. I have decided a fixed image for numbers between 1 to 10. For example, for 1, I have chosen king. You can choose any image like gun, tie, bun, anything of your choice. But it should be the permanent image in your mind. So, whenever anyone says or writes 1 along with it, that image should pop out in your mind. For 2, I have chosen snake. You can choose 2 eyes, swan, shoes, etc. For 3, I have chosen a rhyming word of 3, that is tree. You can choose Gandhiji's monkeys, McDonald's or Shiva's Trishul, anything of your choice. For 4, I have chosen a kite. You can select any four-wheeler, chair, square, door, etc. For 5, I have selected star. You can select any rhyming word like five, hive or duck, starfish. Choice is totally yours. For 6, I have chosen banana. Options like elephant's trunk, hockey stick or goddess Venus etc. can be chosen. For 7, I have chosen rainbow. Other options are axe, flag, rhyming words like seven, heaven. So you can choose anything of your choice. For 8, I have chosen octopus. You can select sandglass or hourglass, rhyming words like eight, bait, etc. For 9, I have chosen balloon. You can choose rhyming words like nine, wine, or even a cigar can be chosen. For 10, I have chosen bat and ball. You can choose Ramayana's Ravan or ball pen. Choice is totally yours, but the image should be permanent in your mind. Keeping these images in my mind, I have come up with a story. So let's begin. A king was taking a stroll in his garden, and suddenly a deadly poisonous snake appears in front of him. Seeing a snake, the king panicked and starts screaming for help. The snake also gets scared and hides behind a huge tree. But unfortunately, the snake gets attacked by the soldiers. But suddenly, the half dead snake turns into a kite and starts flying. Adding to the miracle, out of nowhere, bright shining stars appear in broad daylight. Those shiny stars had such powerful magical rays that it turned the cruel soldiers into dancing bananas. It was so mesmerizing that a beautiful rainbow appeared in the sky. The kite kept flying higher and higher, and all of a sudden changed into a huge flying octopus. A small balloon started following the octopus, and then it burst with a loud sound and changed the king into funny looking man playing with bat and ball. So, let's recall our story in chronological order. Who was walking in the garden? Yes, the king. What appeared all of a sudden in front of the king? Yes, the snake. Where did the snake hide? Yes, behind the tree. What did the snake turn into? Yes, into a kite. What starts shining in the broad daylight? Yes, the stars. Seeing the magical stars, what happened to the soldiers? Yes, they turned into dancing bananas. Seeing the banana soldiers dance, what happened in the sky? Yes, a beautiful rainbow appeared. What happened to the kite then? Yes, it changed into a huge octopus. What was following the octopus? Yes, a balloon. What happened after the balloon burst? Yes, the king turned into a funny looking man who was playing with his bat and ball. Wasn't it easy to recollect everything and that too in a correct sequence? Now, the question is how to relate these pictures in our day to day life. Let's understand this with an example. Suppose I have to quickly memorize 853768334448. So, how to memorize this number? Friends, you already know that each image or picture represents a particular number. For example, star represents number 5. A snake represents number 2, etc. etc. Now, using these images, I will weave a story to memorize this number. The story goes like this. A octopus ate a star behind a tree, but a rainbow saw this and called his friend Banana. But octopus was least bothered and ate 2 trees. Seeing this, 2 kites came down and took octopus along with them. So, let's recall the number. First of all, octopus represents which number? Yes, it is 8. What did the octopus eat? Yes, a star. And star is number 5. Where did it eat? Yes, behind a tree. And tree is number 3. Who saw this? Yes, a rainbow. And rainbow is number 7. Who was rainbow's friend? Yes, a banana. And banana is number 6. And who was least bothered? Yes, the octopus was least bothered and octopus is number 8. What did the octopus do next? Yes, it ate 2 trees. That means 3. Then what happened next? Who came down? 2 kites. 2 kites represent 4. So 2 4s. And what did they do? They took octopus with them. So octopus is number 8. So let's recall the numbers. Octopus, star, tree, rainbow, banana, octopus, tree, kite, and again octopus. So the number is 85376833448. Friends, genius people make images up to 300 numbers and are able to recollect it. After regular practice, you can also do the same. But you have to make permanent images. For example, you want to remember number 25. Associate it with Christmas tree or Santa to remember it forever. Now, let's see one more example. Suppose your teacher tells you to bring 10 art and craft things and you are supposed to remember all in a sequence. So, how will you do this? Yes, the first thing is that you have to weave a story. The king was eating chaat. He had a snake shaped pencil holder to keep his toothpick. Trees were getting haircut by the scissors. The kite was not able to fly because of too much glue on it. Stars want a dress like the gelatin paper so that they can look colorful. I was surprised to see a banana shaped pencil box. Children want rainbow color erasers so that their book looks clean like water. Octopus ate all the sharpeners in the market to make its body stiff. Balloons ate so much glitters that it was impossible for them to fly. I have a container which is in the shape of bat and ball, and it is filled with all the stickers. So let's recall all the craft items. So the first thing is king ate chart. So the first thing which I have to get is chart paper. Second, snake shape. So I need to get a pencil holder. Okay, the third one is tree, scissors. Okay, so third is tree, scissors. Kite, glue. Okay, because it's not able to fly and stars want to look colorful with gelatin paper. Okay, then sixth one is banana shape color pencil box. The way rainbow appears after rain, same way children want erasers so that their book looks very clean. Rainbow erasers. Octopus ate all the sharpeners. So next is sharpener. And balloon was not able to fly. Why? Because it ate lot of glitters. So next is glitter. And finally, I have containers in the shape of bat and ball, and it is filled with stickers. You can always weave stories around numbers, and you can remember it for a very long period of time. Friends, I hope you like this video and will follow the tips. But if you still feel you might forget something or are not confident, believe me, such thoughts are just in your mind or in your brain. Test yourself using these visual techniques and eliminate all the fears. Be confident. You will recollect everything that you have visualized. And on that positive note, I'll end this session. See you soon in my next session with yet another interesting topic. Till then, keep watching, keep learning. Thank you.